Hey guys, hope you guys can hear me. I will be reading in just one sec. I'm just checking something really quickly. Hey guys. You know, exchange framing a little bit. Uno momento. Okay, cool. Hope you guys can hear me. I will be. Give me one second. I gotta set up this chat. Cool beans. Okay. Hey guys. So we're gonna do live reading of chapters 2 through 10. Yeah. Hope you guys can hear me. Looks fine. Cool. Yeah. So I did do a live stream. If you check out, this is my second live stream. The first one was kind of more of a test. I read the first chapter quite slow. New to this, but heard a lot of good things about Kagarabuchi, and I wanted to do like a live reaction. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm trying to do chapters 2 through 10. That's my goal. Because it's quite late where I am, and I do have work tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do chapters 2 through 10. If I don't, then I'll do shorter chapters, and I'll change my title accordingly. But yeah, we're gonna do chapters 2 through 10. And excuse me, if I read it weird or whatever. But yeah, I'm new to this, so yeah. Cool beans. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this Kagarabuchi. Oops, wrong thing. Cool. Okay, hope you guys can see it. All right, chapter 2. Yeah, chapter 2. I do want to see some of my stream. Okay, cool. Wait, I want to see something. Make sure it's working. Maybe. Sorry, guys. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Trying to fix something on my stream. Make this a little higher. Hey, hello. Hope you guys can hear me fine. Cool beans. Hello. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna start now, guys. All right. Sorry for holding up. Cool. Chapter 2. Chapter 2 is the heaps. Let's see what happens. All right. So first I just want to reiterate the end of chapter 1. So chapter 1 ended. Basically, we kind of established the main characters, kind of 3 main characters, which is a guy named I forgot, Konoshiba, which is a very famous blacksmith. His son, Choshiro, and the father's the blacksmith, the legendary blacksmith friend who was a Shiba. They established that these katanas are very important weapons. And towards the end of the chapter, you learn that these katanas the katana that the main character is wielding is actually imbued with sorcery. There is this Yakuza clan that is kind of controlling a town or whatever, and the main character is kind of after them and after the people that is supporting the Yakuza, and apparently it's sorcerers. And also what's important to note is this is 38 months in the future from where chapter 1 started. They kind of just established the setting and the environment of who the main character is, and they kind of do a time skip like 38 months later, and the main character now, Shoshiro, is freaking killing foos, with this katana and these wrecking fools. And they kind of end the chapter with him like wrecking a bunch of Yakuza people. So yeah, we are going to get started. Let's go. Chapter 2, the heaps. There, got it. That must have been rough. Thank you. Who are you guys? I'm Shiba. So basically they're saving a guy from the Yakuza. I don't care if they're monsters, I have to cut them down, Choshiro says. There you have it. Got that, scum? Says Shiba. Seriously, dude? You'd better listen to this guy, Shiba says. I'm here for support. Thanks, Choshiro says. All we know about the Hishaku are the sorcerers that back up Yakuza, is that they first emerged 4 years ago. That's what we know. Rumor has it that they're a small elite group of sorcerers, but we can't be certain. Too bad, we can't be certain. You don't need me chiming in, not even the first time. Tell me everything, Shoshiro says. So he's kind of integrating, like, I guess, the Yakuza boss right now. You know about the Hishaku? Fine. What's with you guys? The Hishaku? Why don't we get some fresh air, buddy? Yeah? Hey. What's wrong? Cough up. Okay, now the Yakuza boss is kind of like exploding. It looks like he's mutating. Run, you two. So something's happening. Oh. What the hell? Okay, so that little boss looks like he's mutating a bit. So he's mutated into kind of, I don't know, look like a tree, a bunch of branches. Oh, I'm gonna die. You're not gonna die. Sorry, that was a bit rough. I'm outside. Oh, you okay? Well, thank you. How did you? I mean, you're in shock. Never seen that kind of sorcery before. Of course, I guess most sorcerers are in the big city, so that's why there's still guys like you out in the sticks. More importantly, Shihiro. Oh God, you're okay? Sheesh, that was close. Yeah, how's that guy? Oh, he's fine. Just a little queasy. That's good. It happened the moment he started to talk about the Hishaku. They must have put a spell on his body. They're thorough. I'll give them that. Still, though, the scale of it, the sorcerer was definitely high level. Okay, so apparently they were interrogating this Yakuza guy, and I guess as he was interrogating him, he mentioned the word Hishaku. The Yakuza blew up into a bunch of branches. Interesting. I think I'll head back over to Tokyo. I'll go too easy now. You burned up a lot today. Still. Kid. He hasn't unlocked the Enchanted Blade's potential yet, but it's impressive. Huh. Okay, so Shiba is kind of hinting that the main character has been doing this for 3 years, because 38 months later is about 3 years, but he's saying he still hasn't unlocked the full potential. Oh, Rokushiro's workshop and house were protected from outside by a magic barrier. Okay, interesting. It was configured to alert me to any interference, so that day I rushed over. Oh no. Okay, now here's a flashback of the backstory of what happened to in chapter 1, because basically they do a 38-month time skip. Okay, we see Shiba going to their place, and then he sees, I think, the father lying down. Oh yeah, of course this is gonna happen. Okay, so it looks like the father's dead, and Shoshiro is basically has his father's dead body close to him while he's kneeling down. Rokuria Hira. I'm sorry guys, I'm terrible pronouncing this. Shihiro, are you okay? Mr. Shiba, what on earth? There's 3 sorcerers. They suddenly... I blacked out when I came to. During the war, Rokuhira forged 6 enchanted blades and sent them out into the world. After the war, he retrieved all 6 and hid them in the cellar under his workshop. They're gone. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I like this already. I like this. At least it's good to see you're fine. Well, not exactly fine. That wound, you okay? I'm fine. It's nothing. Look, Shihiro. These are the enchanted blades. They each have a special power. The kind of a katana should try to make. Maybe, but listen. These aren't necessarily the right answer. These aren't necessarily the right answer. You can't just strive to make strong enchanted blades. You're gonna have to look at the world through your own eyes and think carefully about what kind of katana it needs and why. I ponder that every day, slowly but surely. We'll learn to do that together. Yeah, but Dad, if you're gonna talk about serious stuff, you should wear a more serious shirt. It's distracting. What? I thought this was cool. You thought it was cool. Aw, damn, it's sad. So his dad is basically dead. Who are they? Shoshiro says. Do they know how much Dad cared about the katana? All this, why? Why? I'm sorry, Shiba says. If only I'd gotten here sooner. How did they find this place? They have to know what Dad believed. I'll show them. I'll cut them all down. Okay. The katana Shishiro wields now is the one Rokuro spent years completing. Oh, the katana Rokuro spent years completing after the war and gave his life to protect the seventh one. Oh, okay. I already know what's going on here. Since that day, there's been no reliable information about the Shaku or the enchanted blades. Just when we finally had a lead, at this very moment, someone could be using Dad's swords for evil. I have to find the Shaku and the enchanted blades as soon as possible. Now Shoshiro is freaking reminiscing about his past. Okay, I apologize if I keep pronouncing it wrong. Chihiro, you're awake as soon as everything's. You're awake? As soon as everything's ready, we'll head out. What? We got to Tokyo just in time. We finally got a lead. There's been a sighting of an enchanted blade. Let's go. Okay. End of chapter 2. Okay. Alright guys, so we just finished reading chapter 2, and let me just kind of summarize, and I think I kind of understand what's going on. Like, we have a grander scope of kind of the main plot, the objectives, and what's going on. So Shohiro, I'm gonna call it Hero. Hero, he is, you know what? I apologize so much, guys. It's really bad. Where is it? Shohiro. Rokura. Chihiro. I said Chohiro. Chihiro. Okay. So Chihiro, he's essentially basically on a vengeance quest to find the people who took the 6 enchanted blades that his father made. So his father made 6 enchanted blades, and each blade has, I guess, some kind of sorcery power. And I guess they came to his place, killed his father, left his son alive. But his dad had a 7th one that he spent basically a long time making, and he gave it to his son. So now his son, 3 years later, is wielding it and going after the people who killed his father and took the enchanted blades, because his father was like, look, these weapons I make are very powerful, and I don't want it's like, I don't want to what's it called? I don't want these katanas to end up in the wrong hands, because katanas are weapons and they should end up in good hands. So yeah. So now we understand the plot. The main character is the son of a famous blacksmith, and he's trying to get the 6 enchanted blades back that people stole from his father, and basically kill those people, because it seems like they're probably using it for bad. And his dad secretly made a 7th one that he is using that has sorcery powers to whoop on people. So yeah. So there's 7 blades. His son has a 7th one, and there's 6 that I guess are gone. And now this is a vengeance quest on him getting him back, or whatever, doing whatever he needs necessary to avenge his father. So that's chapter 2. We're gonna do chapter 3. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Okay, chapter 3. Okay, I'm liking this. This is really interesting. Vengeance quest. Okay, chapter 3, boys. Our chapter 3. What is the title of this? I don't know if it has a title. All right, chapter 3. Anyways, let's go. It looks like we're in a new scene here. There's some girl here. This is your first time in Tokyo? As you know, Japan is a katana society. While it's legal to own a katana for self-defense, they also make the world more dangerous. That's why the leaders of the Yakuza gangs and big corporations are always in search of stronger self-defense measures. That's where these guys come in. Tokyo has more than 1,000 sorcerers, more than any other place in Japan. Connecting those parties is my job. It's a request from one of our regulars 3 years early. So okay, now flashback 3 years earlier. How's it going, Hinao? Okay, the girl that's doing this, his name is Hinao. We're gonna call it Hinao. Not bad. It's been a minute. What's up? What you been up to? 1 second. Oh, this and that. So what'll it be? I got a few juicy options. You can be a bodyguard for the CEO of Seikosha, or a bodyguard for the Ranjikai's daughter, or security for the Togetsu estate. No, I'm not here for that for work today. No. Have you heard of Kunishige Rokuhira? Oh my god, these games are complicated. That's the father of the blacksmith. Of course, what do you think? I don't know anything. Did you know he was murdered? Yeah, I was shocked when I heard the news. This Hishaku group has claimed responsibility, and I heard they stole some enchanted blades. So what about it? Oh, well, actually, that was the first time I learned about Mr. Shiba was connected to the Kudishi gang. Okay. After I heard their story, I agreed to help, but nothing turned up. So bored. It's always the same. Nothing but Yakuza and meathead sorcerers. Welcome, young kid enters. Oh, chapter 3. The Witness. That's the title. Chapter 3. The Witness. Excuse us. Keep it down. I'm going just a little faster. I do apologize because it's getting late, so I kind of want to speed run this. I'm going to try to read it. Maybe not read it, but yeah, I'll try to speed run this. And when it gets to more exciting parts, I'll kind of like emphasize some of the dialogue. Okay, cool. Wait, let me make sure I can check this again. Okay, cool. Okay. I hate loudmouths, old dude. Oh. Hey, Chihiro, looking cool as always. Hi, so cool, you're amazing. Amazing, welcome. Thanks for contacting us, Hinao. So, someone witnessed an enchanted blade, huh? Yeah, she's sleeping in the back. Alright, cool. What? This little brat, she's the witness? Yeah, she conked out right away. Hello. Why, hello, you need something? I came to inquire about hiring a sorcerer. Excellent grammar, kid. How come? A bad guy's chasing me, I need protection. I see. In that case, how much money do you have? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. By the way, what kind of bad guys are after you? A bad guy with the most strongest sword. That was the aha moment. Like, that's gotta be an enchanted blade. Okay, so apparently Hinao is like a person who helps hire sorcerers for different, like as a security detail. And a little girl came in and said, hey, I need some help. Somebody's chasing me, and this person has an enchanted blade or really strong blade. So right now, that's their lead. Cool. Well, can't know until we hear more, but seems kind of kind of doubtful. Yeah. Huh, how come? From the sound of it, it's highly likely the kid's just goofing around. You can't just swallow some little kid's whole tail whole. You said even the slightest little lead. The hippos? Cell division. She's talking in her sleep. What kind of dream of this? She's heard of cell division. She's awake. A nightmare, huh? Oh. Sorcerers, are you here to protect me? Hold up there, Missy. Let's get something straight. First off, why is this bad guy after you? Huh? Is that all you've got? That didn't take long. This is no place to play around. Go home. Are you lost? I don't have a home. Kid doesn't have a home. No mom or dad? An orphan? Okay, well, that's a toughie. I guess we'll take her to an orphanage then. What about food? Have you eaten lately? And there it is. And there's what is. You haven't had anything. You want something to eat? Tempura? She's like, oh, you mean it? But you already said what you wanted. Okay, looks like they're taking in this orphan girl and she seems hungry. Okay, interesting. Chihiro's good at looking after people. He's had plenty of practice with his dad. Here you go. Alright, so Chihiro, it seems like a pretty nice guy, you know. He's taking care of this orphan girl, taking her out to eat because she hasn't had any to eat, so that's pretty nice of him. Here goes some tempura with soba. And cold soba for you. I'm Char. Okay, so the orphan girl name is Char. Thank you, Chihiro says. Oh, we're doing introductions now? I'm Chihiro. If someone were to ask me if it was yummy, I would say yeah. Yes. Hey, Char. After we eat, I'll take you to an orphanage. She's like, what? She's like, you're not gonna protect me. I thought this soba was to seal the deal. Who said about that? It's like Mr. Shiba said. That cafe is no place to be playing around. She's like, I'm not playing around. Then tell me why there's a bad guy after you. Because you can't tell me because you haven't got an answer right. No, she says. I just don't want to tell you. Now there's a little bit of silence. They're kind of quiet. Well then, tell me about this super strong sword, Chihiro says. What? A cloud comes out of it. She says a cloud comes out of it. And now Shihiro's thinking back to the 6 enchanted blades. And he's like, it's a coincidence, but a cloud, that's too specific. Hey, you're really not kidding around, I'm not. She's like, I'm not. Did the bad guy have a flame symbol on his hand? I don't think so, she says. You don't want to. Okay, oh, looks like there's somebody behind them eating and kind of over. Okay, there's somebody behind them eating and he looks like he's. Okay, what do you mean? The waiter says to the guy behind them. Just get lost, the guy says. What? This is a restaurant, order something or get out. Shihiro says, so. The guy sitting next to him says, shut up. It's just the guy, one guy with the sword. No. He's got a whole bunch of henchmen. Oh, looks like there's a guy behind them listening to conversation. And he just beat up. Oh, he just stabbed him in the neck. Oh my lord. He just stabbed him in the neck with some chopsticks. Bruh, chill out. Okay, so the henchman just freaking through with some chopsticks. He just freaking stabbed him in the neck with some chopsticks. That's kind of messed up. Well, I finally found you. Okay, but this is a surprise. You have a bodyguard? What a pain. Hey, what are you? Invincible. What is going on? So main character is just talking to the orphan, and basically shit pops off. The guy behind him, I guess, I don't know, he just killed the freaking waiter, and he just looks like a bomb. Bomb just exploded. Bomb explodes, store's blown up. What was that? A sorcerer? Run! Char wasn't lying. Someone's after her, and what Char saw was an enchanted blade with. If the sorcerer is working with whoever has it, but why is Char not now? Char, I'm sorry I doubted you. Okay. Still alive and kicking, huh? Well, that's problematic. I forgive you. Just please save me. Got it. Okay. Chapter 3, baby. Okay. Let me summarize chapter. That's okay. It's getting a little more interesting. Let me summarize chapter 3 real quick. Okay, chapter 3, basically, they have a lead on an enchanted blade. Like I said, main character wants to find all 6 enchanted blades to take them back and probably kill the people who have them because they killed his father, most likely. Basically, they have this. There's thousands of sorcerers that's in Tokyo, and they're kind of like used as security because they're really powerful. And there's a person who Hinao, who's the kind of liaison between people and hiring security detail. She's like, I'll help you out, Shihiro. And Shiba, she's like, hey, we got a lead. There's an orphan girl. She says she saw a really powerful blade. Chihiro's like, bet, let me talk to this girl. She's an orphan. I was like, hey, let me take you out. You haven't eaten. And she's kind of not opening up. She's like, no, I don't want to tell you who did it, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm too afraid to tell. So they're in a restaurant right now. And she's like, one of the blades that it had a cloud symbol or something like that, and Shihiro's like, wait, that can't be a coincidence. So it seems like one of the enchanted blades uses cloud or something. And then as they're talking in the restaurant, the guy behind them is overhearing them and freaking blows up the place. And then it seems like he's after the girl, and it looks like the main character is about to fight this guy. All right, that's into chapter 3. Chapter 4. We're about to read chapter 4, boys. Let's go. Chapter 4. Okay. Chapter 4, Sorcery and the Enchanted Blade. Alright, store's blown up. Well, this is problematic, says the sorcerer. The bad guy sorcerer. I'm gonna call him bad guy sorcerer for now. Shihiro thinks, first thing is to save Char, then I can find out if this guy has connection to the enchanted blade. Now, here's a famous word that I learned from chapter 1. Intent. All I want is this. The kid, the sorcerer says, I'm done with you. Then Chihiro says, Kuro. And he uses the blade and freaking slices off the little string that the sorcerer has attached to the girl, Char, the orphan girl. Oh, sorcerer, it slashes with a spirit energy. Mr. Shiba. So understood. Sorry, but this won't feel good. So Mr. Shiba saves the girl. And the sorcerer's like, you won't get away because he's taking the orphan away. Mr. Shiba saved her, got her into a car. She's like, "What just happened? You passed out while we were flipping around?" Says she, "But wait, you don't feel sick?" She's like, "Nope." She's like, "I see. There really was a bad guy sorcerer after her." This kid. Hey, was all that stuff sorcery? Yep. Yep, she says. "Oh, I want to do sorcery too." You can learn. I would pause real quick. I bet this is foreshadowing that she wants to do sorcery. So Shar, the orphan, probably wants to do sorcery. She's probably gonna learn sorcery in the future. I'm predicting it. I don't know, but this is foreshadowing. It's easy to tell. All right. Anyways, continuing. The spirit energy that powers sorcery is basically life force. It slumbers within every human. Okay, now they're explaining the sorcery system. Spirit energy. I'll only say this one. This one's evil sorcerer says, "Hand over that kid." Main character Shihiro says, "Sorry, I have my own priorities," and whips out his blade and using his goldfish powers of his sword. The guy's like, "That's goldfish." To use your own words, that the most strongest sword. Okay, so Shiba's hyping up him. He's like, "This is stronger." The enchanted blade amplifies the spirit energy inside a person and whips it up into such a hyper concentrated form that the human body can no longer contain it. Once exploded, it takes on a shape. You could say that a goldfish is a massive energy far greater than what a sorcerer can muster alone. Okay. Oh my lord. So he kind of uses he uses the sword. Okay, so the spirit energy is what your body contains, but the sword kind of uses that spirit energy. You can summon things and do some sorcery with the sword. Inside the enchanted blade amplifies the spirit energy. Okay, so and then the sword, the seventh sword, which is what the main character is using, summons a very powerful goldfish that almost slices the bad evil sorcerer. Okay, anyways, continuing, guys. Evil sorcerer, he doesn't just create objects from spirit energy outside of his body like me. Hey, now I don't believe this. That's spirit energy itself, an enchanted blade. So there's another one out there. Another one. Then it's true. Yes, that special spirit energy reaction that only an enchanted blade has. I never thought I'd lay eyes on another, much less have the opportunity to fight one. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Okay. Where's the other sword? Okay, so this guy has this power to throw like dolls that explode. So now Shihiro's like, "Where's the other sword?" Huh? Good question though, evil sorcerer says. "Who has it? Your boss?" "Amateur. You're supposed to defeat me before asking question," sorcerer says. "Is this the fabled power that ended the war? Talk about anticlimactic. If that's all it does, then it isn't much different than ordinary sorcerer. I sense the child. They're still nearby. You listening, you little brat? Quit giving me trouble. Watch carefully and see what happens when you go look for help. It always ends the same. More people will die horribly trying to protect you. Just like your mother did." Oh, damn. Evil sorcerer is so mean. He's basically saying he killed her mom. That's so messed up. I don't know what happened, but don't worry, just sit tight. Now watch. May the death of this little punk be a reminder of your mother's miserable death while trying to protect you. Damn. That's messed up. There's never been such a meaningless death and pathetic death. Remember that. Chihiro. And don't forget, you're all alone. Okay, this guy's just being an asshole. He's just playing his evil. Completely understand. That's what the writers intended to do. Alright, ooh, that's a nice panel with the goldfish. That's enough, as you said, Chihiro says. We'll do questions later. He blocked it, but so it has multiple powers. Kuro. Oh my lord. He's been holding back. Black again, another flying slash attack in that case. He dodged that? Too bad. Okay. AKA invincible. The power of isn't just for defense. It absorbs and seizes the owner. Now do you see what? Oh, dude, my boy just freaking stabbed him, not by not even looking at it. He stabbed him like backwards. What the heck? Chihiro, that was exceptionally wonderful. Exceptionally. You're worthy of protecting me. I thought you were penniless. And don't forget, you're all alone. He thinks, or something like that. But I have a goal that matters more than anything else, and going after the guys who are after you will bring me closer to that goal. Since we share common interests, I'll protect you. Really, she says? Common interests are excellent. Now I have 3 questions. He's interrogating the sorcerer now. Who's your boss? What do you want with the kid? And where is the enchanted blade Cloud Goger? To be continued. Okay. That was chapter 4. All right, guys. So we just finished chapter 4. Just a quick summary of chapter 4. Basically, it goes into the fight of Chihiro versus the sorcerer, the evil sorcerer that was after the kid. They explain a little bit of the spirit energy, how it manifests in your body, and the swords can help amplify that and summon basically. So the main character has a 7 chance blade. It's really powerful, and it summons like goldfish that slash. And basically the main character just whooped that dude really badly. And yeah, it seems like so chapter 4 is more about the fight itself. It shows some really cool panels. I like that. That was pretty cool. You got a little bit lore about the magic system. Oh my god, I'm sick. Learn a little bit about the magic system in this manga, so that's pretty cool. I like this. All right, cool. We're gonna do one more chapter. We're gonna do chapter 5, and that's gonna be the end of it. All right, because it's quite late, and I do want to read more, but it's getting late right now. And yeah, so we're gonna do one more chapter, chapter 5. Chapter 5. All right, chapter 5, boys. Thank you, Hinao, Char says, the orphan. Glad we found something you could wear. It's a little big, but you look great, Hinao says. So my info was right. Thank you. Thank you. It was a big help. But why are sorcerers after this little girl? I'd like to know that too. What's wrong? I'm hungry. I did have soba, but even so, it was about 2 or 3 bites. And she's like, she's dead? She's playing around. Sorry, there's nothing to eat here. Alright, I'll go buy something. Keep an eye on Char for me, Hinao. No problem. So he's driving. Is your hand okay, Chihiro? Yeah. First yesterday and now this, you must be fried, huh? Better recharge. It's like, yeah. Well, we can't have you hanging around here. Take my car and shower back and get some rest. Leave old cylinder head to me. I'll let you know what I can find out. Alright, looks like they're in the car. He's taking a shower to go eat or something. Because she really didn't get to eat last chapter because she got blown up. She almost got blown up. Or her food got blown up. That's for sure. Okay. So the phone rings. And now speaking. What's the deal? You went to the bathroom before you left. That's when she snuck in. I'm not asking how. Char insisted she just really needed some fresh air. But now that I think about it, she's being chased by sorcerers, right? And who comes to the shop? Sorcerers. If her pursuers came and found Char here, you think I can stop them? No. In other words, Char's way safer out on yeah, makes sense. On the town with you, right? Why the troubled face? Because of you. I get where Hinao's coming from, but I can't have you taking risks just because you want some fresh air. Okay, so she kind of lied. She just needed some fresh air. Okay. But I was cooped inside for so long. Besides, oh my god. Guys, I'll be right back. I need to blow my nose real quick. Right back. 1 second.
talking about?
Are you still there? To delete this message, press 7. To save it in the archives, press 9. To hear more options, press 0.
What are you talking about?
Are you still there? To delete this message, press 7. To save it in the archives, press 9. To hear more options, press 0.
What are you talking about?
Alright guys, sorry about that. I had to blow my nose, quite sick. We're gonna continue reading chapter 5. I also bought some ice cream. I was like eating, whatever. Okay. So I left off. Chihiro and Char are in the car. And they're talking. Okay. I get where Hinao's coming from, but I can't have you taking risks just because you want some fresh air. But I was cooped up inside for so long. Besides, even if the bad guys come, well, be okay. We'll be okay, right? You're super strong, Chihiro. He's quiet. Cooped up inside, huh? I was captured. Why were you captured? Still don't want to say, huh? If I'm risking my life to protect you, I'd like to at least know why the enemy's after you and what they want. She's quiet. She doesn't want to talk. Horrible death, your bone. What do you want to eat? A sandwich, she says. All right, now it's going back to showing the sorcerer who's tied up with talking to Shiba. He's like, I can't use my sorcery. What is this place? Shiba's like, I'll ask the questions here, unless you're giving me an answer. Giving me an answer, can it? You know where an enchanted blade? You know where an enchanted blade is, don't ya? Huh? Who said anything about? He steps on his toes really hard. Cut the act. Tell me what you know. Oh dang, he steps on his toe really hard. He's like about to break his toe. Like he's creating like a shockwave effect on the floor. Where's the enchanted blade? If I talk, we're both dead. I'm warning you, just hand over the kid without any more trouble. You don't want to get mixed up in this. The power behind this is far greater than you can fathom. Flashback to now it's back to Chihiro, and the kid looks yummy at the sandwich. I too want to thank you truly. You too? Don't make a mess. She's eating the sandwich in the car, ready to head back. A meal must conclude with a proper finale. So she wants dessert as well. Dang, this girl is trouble. What a delicious looking finale. You call dessert a finale. Don't make a mess. How delectable. My ears are tingling. You mean mouth. Ready to head back? Last but not least, this washes it all down. What about your finale? You've got to wash it all down to help the food reach its final destination. Sheesh. Don't you know anything? Alright, this kid's a handful. Whoa. What? Okay, so basically we're in the car and he has to freaking buy her a sandwich, buy her freaking dessert like an ice cream, and then buy her freaking a shake. That's funny. So he's treating her to all this food. Now it goes to a different scene, and it's a guy hanging. He looks dead or about to be dead. They look like they're talking to him. Thanks for the report. That Daruma wielding moron. I told him to quite explicitly to be discreet. So you sat back and watched the whole thing, and then had the gall to come back here without tailing the kid. The guy's like, kill me, because he's hanging. It looks like they're all kind of, okay, it looks like the leader is freaking not interrogating, but punishing the guy for failing a mission. The guy's hanging up like he's on a cross off of some scaffolding or whatever. Still, it's quite fascinating. So that's why that Daruma idiot lost. I never heard of a goldfish enchanted blade. If it's true, then it's not just 6 blades. But why does that kid have it? So many fascinating mysteries. Alright, so this is like the mob boss talking. It looks like he knows something about this. Any word from others? No. So not so easy to find, huh? Time to change course. Go big or go home, as they say. Open the child's cage. Alright, so this mob boss. Okay. It says open the child's cage. What does that mean? Alright, flashback back to the kid. Phew, all done. Satisfied? I'll take that as a yes. I was in a dark place for a long time. The only food I had was mushy stuff. Mama told me a million times to live a happy life. Today, I'm happy. That's so. Speaking, it's Shiba. Where are you at now? Okay, so Shiba's talking to Chihiro on the phone. It's Shiba. Where are you now? Driving. It's a long story. He tell you anything? Yeah, we have our next target. Target. Genichi Sojo. Okay, so now he's revealing the mob boss that was just. He looks kind of badass. Wait, is he naked? Or in some armor? Okay, he looks kind of like He looks kind of interesting and really cool. He definitely looks like a boss. Genichi Sojo. So that's the guy. I'm gonna call him like this boss guy. This boss guy's name is Genichi Sojo. He's a weapons dealer who controls Japan, a big fish of the underworld. Okay, Cylinder Head here works for him. He's the one after the Char, and he has Cloud Gauger. All right. So now Genichi Sojo has one of the enchanted blades called Cloud Gauger. Interesting. It's green. From how Cylinder Head talks and the fact that that guy has an enchanted blade. Oh, so they're in the car right now. He's on the phone at a stoplight, and it looks like there's a car next to them, and it looks like they're about to get ambushed. They've been connected to the Hishaku somehow. The light turns green. What the heck? Oh, dude, I want to read the next chapter. Fuck me, dude. And they look like they cast some spell into the street. What the heck? Wait 1 second, guys. So they cast some spell into the street that makes it whirly. What the heck? Okay. I'll contact. Sorry, let me check something, guys, real quick. Hey. Okay, cool. I'll contact Hinao and get her on the case. Let's meet at the shop and take it from there. I'm gonna extract just a bit more info before I head out.
What are you talking about?
What the heck? There's the kid. Gotcha. Okay. So now the main character is in the car with the kid, and it looks like they're getting chased out by the Yakuza people. The sorcerer, some more sorcerer. They just cast a spell at a stop light right now. To be continued. That's the end of chapter 5. Interesting. Okay. So right now it looks like chapter 5. Quick summary. Chapter 5 summary. So basically, we get some more lore about who's after this girl, and it seems like this girl's quite important. This girl's quite important. And they're getting chased by this guy who named Genichi Sojo, and he looks like a mob boss or whatever. I don't know. He looks like a pretty serious guy, and he has one of the 6 enchanted blades called Cloud Gauger. So now we have our next target. His name is Cloud Gauger. And the chapter ends with them getting with the main character and the orphan girl, because they're in a car at a stoplight at a light, and they're about to get ambushed. So yeah, this is interesting. Very, very interesting. I said we're gonna go chapter 5. We're gonna go to chapter 6 because I'm feeling this. Let me get some ice cream real quick. 1 second, guys. But yeah, we're gonna go to chapter 6. Okay. Let me get another bite. That was just really good. Bro, this is some good ice cream. Are we on enough? This ice cream right here? Best ice cream out there, bro. For real. We're gonna do chapter 6. Chapter 6. We're gonna start now. Cool beans. Chapter 6 begins. Alright. Chihiro, in his mind, he's thinking, these creeps have some nerve doing this in public? Char hasn't set foot outside the car, so they couldn't have seen her. Huh. These guys have a bunch of dots on their heads, on their faces. Damn, they're casting, looks like fire spells all towards the car. So they have his car completely surrounded, and they're shooting it with a bunch of, like, I don't know, looks like flames. Not flames, I don't know. Guys like, gotcha. There it is, the enchanted blade. Okay, so we're gonna call this guy Evil Sorcerer number 2. What were you gonna call it? Evil Sorcerer. Now Chihiro's about to fight another Evil Sorcerer. He's like, there it is, the enchanted blade. You're wondering how we knew that the two of you have become quite famous. A man called Sojo just broadcast some information. A guy with a scar and an enchanted blade is protecting a kid. He'll pay any price for the kid and the sword. Oh no, says Hinao. This is bad. Sojo is a big deal. He's known far and wide in the underworld. If he'll pay any price, every sorcerer in Tokyo is gonna take the brat. Oh, okay. So the guy from the underworld basically put a bounty on the main character. Basically, what's happening? Hang on tight. No problem, Charles. You won't get away. Okay, this guy seems to have some like cloning. I don't know if this is those are multiple yakuza or he's doing some kind of cloning thing. It looks like cloning. Okay, this guy created many duplicates of himself, and the main character is like Kuro. Oh yeah, he just sliced all those fools' head. They don't die when I cut them down. Are they made from dirt? Did someone sculpt them into human form? The enchanted blades. I witnessed their true powers in battle. It's quite stupendous. They had the power to end that hell on earth. They were in the war. Well, this is a relief. Apparently not all 6 swords have such great powers. Or perhaps this one's wielder is merely still immature. In any case, don't stress yourself out. They're endless unless I kill the puppeteer, Char. Okay, so yeah, it's a bunch of like clones. He's just smoking. He's just fighting all these people. Flashback. It's his dad.
What are you talking about?
Hey, looks delicious as always, yum, dad. Bon appetit. Flashback to basically main character remembering his dad and his last moments when he died. How many hours just went by? 4 seconds? Wait, what? What's happening? It felt much longer, didn't it? Trying to hide her in the car, how futile. He got Char too. My sorcery involves psychological induction. I can track a person by their brain waves, and when I'm close enough I can mess with them a bit, just like how I did, to call up their trauma. Can't stand up, can't you? Don't worry, that's normal. Your brain's been manipulated. It's so this is the last surviving Kayonag. Okay, so here's pause real quick. Some important lore. So this guy is saying this, picking up the orphan girl and saying this is the last Kayonag. What the heck is a Kayonag? We about to find out. Alright, anyways, we're continuing. Shall we eat her? Don't be an idiot, the evil sorcerer says. We want the money. Besides, that business about eating the flesh of a Kayonagi clan making you immortal is pure nonsense. So they've been almost completely wiped out because of the bogus claim? Right. Then what does Sojo want with this kid? Give her here. The rumors were born out of this truth. Oh, so the evil sorcerer grabs onto her leg. Her leg mutates. It looks like it's looks like it's about to explode. Oh, and the wound that kind of does have special powers. Sojo wants to make you. Oh, and it just heals. So the guy just placed his hand on her leg. It looked like it almost exploded, and then it healed itself. So this girl is special in some way. She's a Kayonag, whatever. What for? No idea. All I know is this kid won't have a peaceful life for quite some time. Blame it on your blood, sorcerer says. Let's take it up a few notches. Oh, right. We'll be needing this too. Let me have a go. Get your filthy hands off. What? Don't worry, I'll finish you off. A short sword, how can you move? That day is what drives me. Okay, so it looks like the sorcerer's about to walk out with the orphan and the enchanted blade, and the main character pulls out a different sword, which is a sword, so I guess he has 2 swords. You just made... So Shohiro says, you just made the reason clearer. Nishiki. Ooh, looks like a new power. Slices off some heads of some people. Oh my. Wait, whoa. That is a dope panel. Look at that. What the heck? Oh my lord. Bring it on, huh? Dang, Nishiki. So he has a second sword? So fast. Hey, you. If you want the kid to live, you'd better... Just slice off her hand. So they're after you because of your special physical powers, and you didn't want to tell me because you're afraid I take advantage of them, right? Yeah. But just then you were about to tell me because you thought you could trust me, right? Yeah. So hungry again. You threw up a car. You can have mine. I was saving for later. Sorry, you had to go to that. It's okay. Wait, I want to see something real quick before I make a commentary. Okay, chapter 6, bro, boys. All right, chapter 6. All right, guys. Just finished chapter 6. Looks like what happened was he's fighting the sorcerer. Sorcerer gets the best of him initially, and he kind of has him in the sedated state. He's like all beat up. The main character's all beat up, and then sorcerer's like, all right, we're gonna take the kid. The kid is the Kayonag, and apparently these Kayonag have some kind of physical gift. Maybe it's self-healing, maybe they're immortal. He displays this by grabbing the girl's leg and kind of like does some sorcery on it and hurts it, and her leg heals itself. So apparently she has some her physical body is like special in some way. That's what so the Kayonag, that's something we gotta keep an eye on. Another piece of lore is that while the sorcerer was taking the orphan and grabbing the sword, the main character pulls out a short sword, another sword, and freaking slice and whoops them all. That's interesting. So I guess he has a short sword as well. Does he have 2 swords? Let me double check this real quick. Look at these panels. Yeah, wait, let me see. Don't worry, I'll finish you. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah. That's the end of chapter 6. Yeah, it looks like he has a short sword as well. So yeah, that's the end of chapter 6. That's my summary for it. We're gonna continue doing this maybe tomorrow, just later at night. Try to get some more chapters in. But for now, that is gonna be chapters 2 through 6. I hope you guys enjoy. I will be streaming again some other time later and going over more chapters. So far, I'm enjoying it. I'm really liking it. I think this is really good so far. Very straight to the point. I like how there's already action. And the panels look great. The artwork is awesome, so I'm really liking that. Yeah, thank you guys. I'm gonna peace out. We're gonna be reading some more another day.